the journey of human mind or mana from outside to deep inside. Garbha is the last phase or stage of human mind where it syncs with the ultimate or the supreme power. And that's the reason in all the temple you see the deities in the garbhagriha. Namaskar. Hello all. Snana Purnima or Snana Yatra is a ceremonial grand shower festival on the Purnima or the full moon day of the Hindu month of Jeshta. This ritualistic bathing ceremony is held prior to the world-renowned Ratha Yatra of Jagannath temple in Puri. Only twice Lord Jagannath along with his siblings comes out from the garbhagriha to give darshan to all his devotees. One on Snana Yatra and the other on Ratha Yatra. As per Purana, King Indradyumna was the first king to establish and install these three deities in the grandeur temple of Puri. And he was the first one to conduct this ritualistic bathing ceremony. It is also believed that this ceremony is the birthday of Lord Jagannath, as it is his Avirbhava day, the day when he came before the world. Hiranyam Garbha Devesham Yagyagya Yagya Sambhava Snapayami Sa Bhaktyascha Gruhan Madhusudanam. This sloka of Brahmapurana illustrates that during this ritualistic bathing ceremony, the entire universe is being purified by the divine light. As I said earlier, this ritualistic bathing ceremony is majorly divided into 8 steps or 8 phases, starting from Chaturthi Homa, followed by Kupa Sanskara. Here Kupa means well, from where the water is being drawn to bathe the deities. Various rituals and pujas are being performed around the well. Through mantras, the water of holy places and holy rivers are invoked, and after that 8 aromatic ingredients known as Astagandha and 140 medicinal herbs are being mixed in the water. The water is being prepared for the bathing ceremony. After that, there is Jaladivasa. The prepared water is then being filled in 108 kalasha or pitchers, and they are kept separate in a room. And the most awaited step after the Jaladivasa is the Pahandi vijaya. All the devotees eagerly wait for this moment when Lord along with his siblings leave Ratna Singhasan and is being escorted to the Snana Vedi or the bathing altar. The Pahandi procession is alive with the chanting of mantras and the beat of drum, ghantas, bugles, cymbals. And with that ceremony, the 3 deities head to the Snana Mancha, the altar, and they are being settled on the altar. There are 7 steps to the altar, and these 7 steps are synonymous to 7 stages of human mind or mana, and they are named accordingly. These earlier it was a ramp, but King Birakisore Deva was the one who had established these steppers. 7 steps, and these 7 steps are being named as Chala, Achala, Tachya, Sthitapragya, Aditya, Som, and the last one, Garbha. The journey of human mind or mana from outside to deep inside. Garbha is the last phase or stage of human mind where it syncs with the ultimate or the supreme power. And that's the reason in all the temple you see the deities in the garbhagriha, where you actually get the darshan of Lord or any deity installed. So this was the Pahandi Vijaya that comes to an end with this. And then starts the ritualistic bathing ceremony. All the 3 deities are being bathed with the aromatic water that was being prepared with all the mantras and pujas. And there are 108 kalasha, but it's being divided. Lord Jagannath is being bathed with 35 pitchers, Lord Balabhadra with 33, Ma Subhadra with 22, and Sudarshan with 18. And that's the reason they are also known as Chaturdha Murti. Everybody can see the 3 deities, but Sudarshan Chakra is also very important, without which Lord Jagannath is incomplete. So with the bathing of the 3 deities and Sudarshan, the Snana ceremony is half done. But then there are few more rituals left. After this, all the 3 deities are being decorated with flower, and there is a besa or decoration known as Sada Besa. Later in the afternoon, all the 3 deities are decorated in a particular headgear known as elephant headgear, and that particular Besha is known as Gajasnana, Gajanan Besa or Hathi Besa. And there is a small tale behind this particular Besa of Chaturtha Murti. Long ago, in fact few centuries ago, there was a scholar, Ganapati Bhatta, who paid a visit to the court of the king of Puri then. He was a great devotee of Lord Ganesha. The king invited him for the Snana Yatra. He asked him to come along and see the Lord, have darshan of 3 deities. But he denied his plea and said, I only worship Lord Ganesha. But then the king insisted, and not wanting to upset the royal patron, he reluctantly went along with the king to see Snana Yatra. To his utter surprise, he did not see Lord Krishna or Lord Balabhadra, but Lord Ganesha instead. Lord of the universe had taken note of his wish and gave him darshan in the form of Ganesha. And since then, the Snana Yatra, after Snana Yatra, the Lord is always decorated in Hathi or Gajanan Besa. So that's the story behind this Besha. Lord always keeps his devotees first. And to see this Besha, lakhs of devotees throng to the Badadanda, and with the belief that all their sins of present and past lives would be washed away. With that, we are almost coming towards the end of Snana Yatra. With the completion of the Vesha, and Darshana, which is known as Sahana Mela. Sahana Mela Darshan means everyone, anyone can see and have darshan of Lord. A particular and a special bhoga is being offered to the three deities, and then three deities facing towards the south move towards the Anasara room, which is there in the temple premises. After taking bath, he actually gets fever. Yes, he gets fever. And he moves towards his sick room, you can say, for 15 days. The very next day, the temples are closed. No one can have darshan of Lord for the next 15 days. He is being treated by the Rajavedya of the temple with medicines and the food a patient should have. And after 15 days, he resumes his health back. He's fine, fit and fine. And again he sets for another yatra known as Ratha Yatra along with his siblings to give darshan to all his devotees irrespective of caste, creed, color. So that's the tale of this beautiful ceremony which happens every year in Puri. And there is so much attached to this beautiful ceremony. We only get to see or understand the rituals behind it, but the main intention, the underlying message, which I tried to say, which is there in those altars or in those steps to the altars, the 7 stages of human mind. So basically, it is the journey from outside to deep inside, to know yourself, to know who you are, to ultimately emerge with the Supremo. So here I end this ceremony with few lines of bhajan from great Bhakta Salabega. Ahe Nira Saira Prabara Mata Barana Prabara Mata Barana Muharata Nalini Manaku Kara Dalana Ahe Nila Saila. Jai Jagannath.